is his bed when he travels. Somehow a Sharpie got into the comforter.
Oh dear.
Went through the washer. That's fine because cap didn't come off in the washer. Then in the dryer,
yeah,
it literally looks like a child got fucking jammed in that dryer and decided out of boredom to just draw all over it.
And why does it look like that?
Because the cap came off and it's rattling the fuck around.
And why was there a cap in your shorts that you didn't take out of your shorts before you put it in the dryer?
It was in the comforter.
I didn't know. I didn't.
And you didn't shake it out just to make sure?
Yeah.
Kidding.
So it's just there. So I've tried. So what I was doing for an hour and a half today was drawing over it with a fucking dry erase marker. That got some of it off. It kind of left it more smudged, but that's fine. Then I was like, you know what I'll do? I'll get some isopropyl alcohol. Because let's do it. Because not even the dry erase marker got that big ass splotch that's on the back where it was literally just rubbing against it. Start blotting that. It just bleeds everywhere. So now it's just worse.
Oh.
So what I will try next, which Kyle was very nice to send me. I tried a magic eraser on it before doing that rubbing alcohol. It just was not effective.
Have you tried a expo marker?
Dry erase.
Yeah, that was the dry erase marker method he did.
Which, I went through 2 of them. It got like some of the smaller marks off, like the whole door is covered. It's like a bunch of dots on the inside of the door. It got that stuff off pretty well, but like when you get all the way into it, number one,
just take Matt's credit card and hire someone on TaskRabbit to deal with this for you.
I'm be admitting defeat, and so I'm like, oh no, help me step rowing for 2 hours today.
That's. Did you just make that verb
That's not
up?
how you should say that. That's not how that works.
I think that's absolutely how that works.
Full ass just hanging out, doing this.
My wife and I booked a cruise.
Excellent.
Oh, nice. Where?
We're going from Los Angeles, or Long Beach, really, to Catalina Island and then down into Mexico.
Oh, that's nice. What cruise line are you going with?
Carnival.
Good one for your first one.
Speaking of, I suppose I need to set up the Q2 schedule.
I got the balcony room because I'm not sleeping in an interior room. Fuck that.
You'll sleep the best sleep that you'll ever sleep in an interior room. And I'm not kidding. It's pitch black. There's not a gap in the door. You turn the TV off and you're like,
I'm not cool with that. I don't like that.
And like you can hear the water sloshing outside.
That sounds like my actual fucking nightmare.
It's white. It's literally a pitch black room with white noise in it. And then you sleep for as long as you want because you're on a fucking cruise. I woke up at I was like, I don't know if it's
oh god
or
sir
10:30. Like, oh my god, it's perfect. Now we cruise with Virgin, and they have a lot of balcony rooms. That's kind of their thing, and all the balconies have hammocks.
Okay, so I have a question. How are your sheets? Are the sheets fine?
unused.
Okay. So
yeah. So the comforter and the sheets that were in there, yeah, they have marker all over them, but it's not the big of a deal. Like we can still use them. It's not like they're gross.
And so, why does the interior of your dryer matter in this scenario?
Good question.
He's afraid to transfer.
So, it had I left it just like that, shit would start coming off when it gets hot, and then it would actually melt and not melt, but come off onto the rest of the laundry that I start doing. And that would keep happening because it only comes off a little bit at a time. So I needed to go in and get at least the top layer off and make sure that it doesn't bleed into laundry forever. The interior of the you're right. I could stop now and it'd be fine, except for the back of it, which is where that big, solid chunk of that is. That all needs to get, down to, the little faded bit at the bottom of where the marker hits. Because that's where the lint thing is, and you don't want to get ink in your lint system because that can cause a fire. So I don't want... It's a really nice dryer. I would like it to not have been marked up and everything, but I mean, it came with the house, so it's not that big of a deal.
Wow. The autocannon is fucking amazing for clearing out the shield generators.
Help.
Oh, God.
Minutes past start time.
Anybody but Kyle. How do I use this?
Well, Matt's in Italy,
finder?
so you can't use...
How do I use it?
If there was shit I could do about that.
It's a stud finder.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Does it have an on-off
I
button?
think I'm going to go ahead and back out because this is about start time.
Then there's settings on it. It's half inch, inch and a half metal and AC. I'm assuming the AC is for a power thing. That's just trying to figure out what, is it measuring the size of the studs?
Yeah, you might have different sized studs.
Gotcha. So should I keep it on half inch or just I need to figure out how big of studs I need? Is that okay?
Well, how big the studs are in your house.
Right.
Or at least whatever room you're trying to... I assume you're trying to mount something.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to hang something. Well, I'm trying to... Yeah. I also need to mount RTVs, yeah. So... I'm assuming that's on the builder's website, or I can just call the guy and be like, what size is this? It's probably one of the 19 things that he's...
Just punch out a piece of drywall and rip it off and yourself.
Interesting.
But usually you can go if you put it on the wall, you can slide it over, and then when it finds a stud, it should beep, 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 and then go to the other side and slide it over.
If the AC lights up, that means there's power there, so be careful.
Yeah, don't screw in. Maybe don't screw in there.
Gotcha. Really simple instructions on that one, Kyle. I don't know what you got, what went over your bald ass head. I said anybody but Kyle.
Oh, come on. That's an invitation.
It's specifically not an invitation for him to speak. It's as a matter of fact, it's the opposite of an invitation. It's a shut the fuck up. I want somebody else to say it.
But why not me?
If not me, anyone.
When
The
we
first
have
answer out of your mouth was,
quantifiable
well,
evidence.
Matt's not here, so it's not going to work.
I'm complimenting his husband. How is that a bad thing?
I wouldn't say it was a bad thing, but it's not useful to what Tyler needs.
Yeah, but I got to start somewhere.
First, I'm going to bully you. Okay, now here's the real answer.
Because it wouldn't go off because I'm alone in the house. That's the subtext that you just said. You didn't compliment my husband. You
Okay,
called...
no, look. Detectors typically omit the thing wielding them.
Your face is red. You know you fucked up.
I'm just proud that you're starting to pick up on these double-sided compliments.
Yeah. Turns out.
I can bully you into being a better person.
I'm trying to hang this, goddammit.
Oh, who made that? Must have been a really nice guy.
Yeah. Made me cry when I opened it. And Alexis was like, "Are you okay? What is that?" No, absolutely no context whatsoever. It has Mina Creighton's name on it.
Yeah, because she was part of the design team.
Killed me. Are you showing a tattoo? Or
No,
what are you
it
doing?
was just-
Oh, I just my boom is right here. I just rest my arm
Oh.
on it.
Okay. I was like, are you showing me your sick forearm muscles? That's awesome.
I've been working real hard on them.
I have cuteness aggression when it comes to
Yeah.
When it comes to forearms, what?
men in general, I think. I'm just like,
Just want to give him a nibble.
ow. Anyway, you guys want to play Star Wars or what?
That would be
Yes,
ideal.
please. Let's stop this continuous HR violation.
Okay. Well, I suppose I should get into the game. 1 second.
You are in the game.
Last we left off. I don't remember.
Boop. Boop. So yeah, Matt comes back tomorrow. He has a really long travel day because he's coming from, Italy. And I'm gonna need to watch all the betting again and see if I can get any of that stuff off. And then it's dollar bowl season at Costco. So we're going to get those $1 bowls because we need new bowls.
You know, I actually appreciate that you pronounce the T in Costco.
Costco? Yeah.
I
Like
also
Cool
pronounce
Whip.
the T.
I don't think it's kind of like Cool Whip because Cool Whip is not the correct way to say it.
Let's say cost, then say co, and then Costco.
Costco.
So like Cool Whip.
Let's go.
All right. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. All right. An intro happens. People go, who the hell composed this?
In the credits.
All right. Go ahead and roll for Destiny for me.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
We're on
Keep
the
'em
roll.
coming.
Hell fucking yeah. Roll on that
Jesus
application,
Christ.
baby. Fuck you on. Roll for the epilogue. All right.
That's
Supposed to be this
Yeah.
bad
I
on an
don't
epilogue?
like that.
I don't like that either.
All right. Go ahead and I'll have Diego roll it this time. Give me a D100 for me.
It's not a valid check. Right? Yes, it is.
/R space 1D100.
Yeah, I missed the space.
Oh. Yeah, all right. It's fitting, actually.
Great start. Lovely start.
So you all fucking die.
So you all and picture wrap. All right.
I guess we start our Star Trek game now.
I'm going to be pushing that off as long as possible. I don't have to immerse myself in. Actually, there's a lot of really great things because, of course, there's a lot of technology changes between. Anyway, excuse me. Let me actually Sorry, I'm rolling some physical dice here.
That's fine. My physical dice sit in a tricorder. Oh, we're just busting out dice.
You guys want high or low?
Medium. We'll take the middle bracket.
Tristan says hi.
No, Tristan is high.
Same
We will
thing.
take it. He looks so pleased with himself.
Well, it doesn't happen very often. The last time you guys rolled all black die, a ship from Lastrean showed up.
And look how that worked out.
19 sessions later, here you are.
Screams
8.
externally.
Not again. Just as we finished up the consequences of the last time.
The real Lastrean star shows up.
What? Yeah,
It's all
it's
been
one
an
of
elaborate hoax.
yeah, it's a holodeck scene. We've
The-
been
the
playing
ent-
Star Trek the whole time.
The entire last session or last arc was Mario 2.
Cam, you wake up.
It's time to start your first shift in Starfleet.
Yep. All right. Perfect. That actually works out really well. Sorry.
Congratulations, you're a red shirt on the Enterprise.
Which generation? That matters.
The original series.
Bad one.
Are you Scottish?
French.
You're fucked.
Oh no! Watch out, Clouseau!
Red shirts are meant to die.
One of the only TOS episodes I've seen is they land on a planet and some dude has a gun and a red shirt has his back to the guy and he just dies. He goes, "Psh, no!" And
My favorite episode of TOS is when they needed an alien, but they didn't really have a budget, so they just stuck a fake unicorn horn on a dog,
Dog was just happy to be there, man.
and they were like holding the dog, and the dog is just looking up, and I'm like,
okay.
You know what the funny part is?
Yeah.
People call Trek cheap. Star Trek was not cheap. Star Trek used for the 60s cutting edge graphics and was one of the most expensive shows on the air.
which is why they had no costume budget.
Which is why they had to put a rug on a dog, yeah.
Kyle, give us a recap.
No. Now what?
Who do you think you are?
We don't need a recap. We were all there. I sat there quietly for a moment. It's like, I'm recording all this, right?
Not anymore.
That's what makes it funny.
The recording cuts out and Kyle just, that son of a bitch.
I'm so proud.
Kyle, give me a recap.
A series of events happened in succession. The battle winds down, the opposing side surrenders and gets arrested. Captain Ibden arrives on scene. Cameron wants her identity verified, publicly and with people from both sides of the spectrum. The best Captain Ibden can offer is, at this time, Minister Davos's lead secretary, Savo Merrick. He'll be brought in from the capital within the hour. Savo Merrick makes introductions as a couple of people in mind for her request, such as Kaylor Vance, leader of the Party of the People, who currently hold majority sway. I'm going to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really long log.
A good summary.
Let's see. A summary you want.
Yeah.
Cameron's the princess. Vale didn't explode a dude. He was very clear about that. That dude was named Facsimile. Specifically, the fully autonomous construct for subversion, imitation, manipulation, and erosion. Created by one Dr. Parvel.
Again, kids next door ass villain.
Yep. That being said, once Vale finds out that, pretty much all of last year got fucked up because he showed his face at the Scav Games unknowingly, he goes to Queen Rylana with Cameron to say, "Oops, my bad." And, that pretty much sums it up. Now Cameron starts helping rebuild the planet. And in a, quote, Hillary Clinton-style royal blue pantsuit.
The little flag pin.
Little flag pin.
Couple of weeks.
Not a tear in sight. Good for you, Hillary.
A couple of weeks after the whole event, Lina's been keeping to herself, and the rest of the crew stages an intervention. Giving her a new high-tech jumpsuit they're hoping will keep her alive, because apparently she's going to keep running into danger, regardless of the promises she makes. Also, she got a lace-covered dress that she really 100% didn't want. And everyone believed her.
He did wear it to bed that night.
I don't think she did. She lives in an engine room on a hammock.
Which makes the image of that incredibly funnier.
Yeah, actually. Dress is probably worth more than all of her tools.
It's just overflowing out of the hammock, trailing down onto the ground.
Okay. So, couple of things that we're going to go over today. So, as stated before the session, this is going to be kind of our epilogue for this season, for this arc, for whatever you want to call it. So we're going to be abstracting a bunch of scenes in kind of sort of the right order. Essentially, we have 6 months of in-game time to deal with so that I can have my behind-the-scenes shenanigans happen. And going where a session that takes 4 hours actually covers like 30 minutes is not really conducive to narrative movement. So for that, though, you are not required to stay on Lastrean. However, I'm sure a bunch of you are going to over some parts of that 6 months. The first thing that happens, Tam walks up to you, Cam, on the Stormrunner, let's say like within the first couple of days of the hiatus. Hiya, Captain.
Hi. Can I help you with
Well, what?
Oh my god, please don't do the voice. It is
I'm
throwing me off the loop. Oh my god. I don't know why, but that coming out of you is just...
Because it's so good.
Sure,
yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Tyler, we want you to do more funny voices.
I don't think any of us have said that. I don't think that's been said once, actually.
Because I read an article recently, like only like if you're bad at voices, only make distinctive voices for NPCs that really, really matter. But then that necessitates if I pick a distinctive accent that's, I don't know.
You got to do that accent.
You gotta do it. Creole? No. Can't
Or for
do it.
instance, if you don't give your NPC pants, when their species definitely wears pants.
What was my voice for Maruth Duel like? I don't think he said much.
It was kind of like a slimy New Yorker kind of accent. But like not like native New Yorker, but like someone who had moved to New York and kind of picked up the accent, but didn't really have it down pat yet.
Yeah, New York transplant, and then he was shot in the face 7 times. Because number 1, he didn't wear pants, and number 2, he kind of hit on someone.
And the slavery. Don't forget the slavery.
Yeah, that goes without saying. You know, Tyler, I think we want to run like a Outer Rim campaign. That's going to be fun for you, right? Yeah, okay. Slavery is a part of the Outer Rim. Okay, let's talk about it.
Which is, to be clear, the correct response.
Yes, I understand. All right.
Moving on.
So Tam walks up to you, and I guess I'll do it without the voice, even though I practice in the mirror today.
Really, I thought you were removing marker from your dryer all day.
Fucking was.
You can do 2 things at once.
I'm in there. Full,
just practicing Tam's accent.
going nar or whatever.
God, you just can't do it.
No,
you're just bad.
I don't have it. No, I just don't have it. It's okay. It's good to admit. You guys like what I'm absentmindedly drawing here? I didn't even mean to.
No.
I thought you were
Looks
taking
like
notes.
No, he's been doodling.
It's fully. I didn't realize it's fully a dick and balls. I didn't mean to.
Oh, you just draw what's
He's
on your
lonely.
mind. I am lonely.
I mean, he has spent the last portion of the day inside a dryer. Stepbrother, I'm stuck.
Yeah. Oh no, step bro.
Oh no. Yeah, I turned that into a verb. Sorry. Let's do the scene.
But yeah.
Tam walks up to you and says, "Oh, hey, Captain. I need some time away. I need some R&R. So I was walking down the street, and you'll never believe it. Some guy was holding out a flyer, and it looks like they were hiring for a bathhouse. It comes with room and board. All I need to do is I just kind of have to walk around, wear a towel, and then fillet some folks sometimes. Other than that, it's like, it seems like a good gig. Like, it pays fine.
This is what Trev wanted to do. This is what Trev wanted to do.
So, number 1, he didn't tell me.
So naturally, by
if
default,
you don't tell the GM.
Number 2, when he was here on the ship, on the Lastrean Star, heading to Lastria in a situation full of political danger, all he did really was sit on his ass drinking banana daiquiris all day. Like, what is he supposed to? Like, I have to go with the truth of the character. He just wants to not do anything. So yeah, he grabs his belongings off the Stormrunner and goes, so yeah, it's like a 6-month residency. I figured that we'll probably be going somewhere else. I mean, if you need me, you can always reach out. Honestly, if you need a little work done, I'll be over there, you know.
Okay. All right.
He goes to give you a hug.
You said you were gonna go with the truth of the character.
Yeah. There's
he
only
goes to
one
slap
character
your
he tries to
ass. What?
awkwardly
What do you-
hug.
Are you kidding? He's terrified of Cam.
Oh yeah, I think he.
Cam has threatened to castrate him multiple times.
Yeah, but I mean, he's trying to like build bridges, man. And to him, the only way he knows how to do that is by crossing physical boundaries. So he goes to give you a full crossbody hug. What do you do, Cam?
What are you doing?
I don't know. It seemed I can stop. Do you want? Okay, you're right. I read something online. This is where you're. Thank you for doing this. Don't castrate me. I'm gonna just back up. You can find me in the bathhouse. And he fucking sprints. So that's Tam taken care of.
This is what happens when you don't tell the GM what you want to do during the fucking 6-month time skip episode.
Well,
Work in the bathhouse as a fluffer.
That's the punishment now. That's the rule. What are we doing? Do you remember that skit?
Yeah, it just happened. Tristan, what are you talking about?
It happened like a couple of weeks ago at this point.
What are we doing? What's going on?
That's the
See,
rule
I have
now.
I have a good Tucker Carlson. I'm telling you.
That wasn't bad. Definitely, if you make that a character in Star Wars, I will.
So now is when I open it up to you. We will start. Who do we start with? Vale. I know that you're trying to. Well, yes. Tell me what Vale is going to be trying to do. What is there any equipment that you're trying to get? Any modifications? Are we thinking like on Lastria? Is there anything that you're looking to do?
On Lastria, Vale would look for a cyberneticist or
Gotcha.
someone with a study that focuses on how the mind works. Like, he's getting really introspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Here's another question. How would Vale or Qualo, depending on who's who's going to be leading at this point, how would you go about searching for a cyberneticist? Are you like searching online? Are you talking to people? Are you trying to find like a network? Do you talk to anybody off world? Like, what is Vale's process in this sort of situation?
Yeah, so Vale would, like, we're on Lastria, and we just did a huge solid for the royal family.
Yeah,
so
I think
start there. Yeah, he would start there, just be like, does the royal family know of a cyberneticist? Or, again, anyone with specialty focus on, like, mind and maybe, like, split personality disorder, but Star Wars themed.
Yeah.
Mind healers is the word you're looking for.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a good question. So, to give everybody an idea of what's going on Lastria during this time. So, Cam's role throughout this is going to be assisting in the transition and working with the royal family to figure out how they're going to continue to rule moving forward. I thought you were drinking a bottle of coffee creamer. It looked like it looked like a bottle of half and half. But yeah, so that's what Cam is going to be sort of doing. So Vale, yeah, I'll say we can run this kind of early on, because you'd probably do this pretty quick, right? Like once you get your injuries healed and everything like that.
Yeah, when it's the looming threat of Dr. Pavel has got Vale like, shit, I need to move.
Okay. Yeah, Dr. Pavel, for sure. You see, what is the assistant's name? I have it built somewhere. I just can't think of it.
The assistant?
Yeah, the guy that
Mr. Davro's assistant,
Oh,
his lead secretary, Savo Merrick.
Savo. You see Savo walks out, and at this point he has now a friendly disposition to the party. So he's been hanging around helping Cam and the Queen Rylana work sort of the political back channeling that is going to be required to build a successful coalition to rule. Savo is walking out of the ship. He doesn't notice you because nobody really notices you if you don't want to be seen. He walks out of the ship and out into the courtyard, just sort of into a little grassy area. He has a clipboard with him. He's just sort of writing down something. Do you approach him?
Is Savo Merrick the guy who like knew who was who? He was the guy who gave us the rundown on the different parties. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, Vale would approach him.
Okay. Give me a stealth check, diff 3. Holy shit. That's a critical success. You sort of behind him. He still hasn't noticed you yet. He didn't even hear you come in. He's just, you see that he actually takes a seat on a bench in the garden. The garden has a lot of, it's like blooming season now, so some of the hedges are in bloom. And he's just sort of writing down something on his clipboard.
And Vale just kind of leans over. Is that confidential?
Jesus, fuck! Jeez! Oh, God! Is that... He almost throws up. You gotta, like, come from the front, or... is that confidential? Not really. I'm just... I'm making notes. I'm trying to figure out how these trade manifests work, and I'm just trying to teach myself about it. We didn't really deal with off-world trade before, but it seems like we're going to be opening up a lot more in order to get more business in through the ports. It's Vale, right?
Currently Vale, yes.
All right. How can I help you? What do you need? Have we ever talked?
I think Vale's been around, but not has not spoken directly.
Yeah, I mean, what can I do for you?
I'm informed that you know all the significant members on Lastrean to some degree or another.
Members of the secretary of the government. Yeah, I have a working knowledge of pretty much everybody. Are you looking to speak to somebody, or do you need my help with an issue? I'm confused. How can I help?
I am looking for someone focused on cybernetics. As you can see.
Right, yeah. Cyber. That's a good one. We, 2 seconds. I'm going to roll for Savo here. I'll actually be a lore check for him, and he is proficient in that. Kind of a specialist. You just say cyberneticist, or do you inquire directly, specifically what you're looking for?
For now, he just says cyberneticist to see if there is a name.
Mm-hmm. That's a great question. Cybernetic technology isn't really a large area of our technology. I would have to put you in contact with somebody in the Merchants Guild. They would probably have contacts. I will say I'm going to use a threat here. Most likely to fix like an arm or a leg, we would be able to probably get you in contact with someone here, but no one who is a huge deal in cybernetics is going to put themselves on an insular trade, like brand new trade world. Most likely I could put you in contact with somebody. Tell you what, Triumph's coming in here. There is a newer member of the Merchant Guilds. He actually just recently came on world from the expansion sector and from the core worlds. His name is Keelar. Keelar is he hasn't really set down roots there. However, he was just given access to the Secretariat. He's not a minister, but he is essentially what we call like a civil servant. So he works for like the nonpartisan areas of the government as a advisor and sort of a wonk, like a policy wonk. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
Bale's just still standing.
Cool. Let me give you his contact information. He will probably have an off-world contact for you. He hands you a data pad with an address and it's actually like an office address for an office that's in an orbital station of Lastrean. He hasn't put down roots on the planet yet. I think he's still waiting for his housing. Well, I think he's still waiting for his husband to come. But yeah, his office is on Space Station 7. Head up there and give him a visit. Do you want me to let him know that you're coming?
He should be forewarned, yes. I am told I can be quite alarming.
Terrifying. Yeah, alarming is how I would put it. Should I I'll just let him know that you're coming. How's that?
Very well. You could inform him that I have queries about cybernetics, specifically ones that relate to the consciousness and the brain.
Gotcha. Well, yeah. You're a really interesting person, Bill. I'm engrossed in this whole world of politics all day, and it's all about who you know and backroom, back channeling, and you're just kind of a tool made for a purpose, huh?
That is my current state, yes.
You're looking to be more than that?
I have been informed that I may need to evolve.
Okay. Is part of that evolution getting rid of the weird insectoid face that you have? Or is that like... Sorry, I was being cunty as a joke. I realize that probably doesn't come off very well. Okay. Well, this has been fun. I will let Keelar know that you're coming. Are you going up there now?
I will go up as soon as I have cleared with my crew.
All right. Sounds good. Nice talking to you, Vale. You're really nice.
Vale just turns.
Yeah. Oh, I need to go on an extended vacation, and he makes his way out of the. He hurries away, sort of looking over his shoulder. Okay. Cam, what are you doing? Right at the beginning of these 6 months here.
Right at the beginning of the 6 months, she's
Yes.
still probably still trying to help the government stay stable.
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead and just to give an idea of the momentum that's going to occur on this planet and if there are any complications with that, go ahead and give me a charm roll. I will say, go ahead and give me charm. I'll say diff 3. And yeah, this is just you wheeling and dealing, man.
All right, give me a moment.
My favorite little guys are these little frogs.
They are adorable. Here we go. A charm roll. What's my diff?
Diff 3.
Okay.
Okay. Pretty good. You put yourself and the government on a path where the monarchy begins to modernize a little bit. Immediately, you put in, you along with in working in close consultation with Queen Rylana and with the Secretariat, you begin to lay a groundwork to make sure that, number one, that this doesn't happen again, and to shore up stability with the press and begin to project an external vision of Lastria that is one of recovery and of economic and political prosperity. That involves becoming slightly less insular, allowing a lot, removing any restrictions on off-world trade when it doesn't come to, except when it comes to like weapons and like militarized ships. Before, it was really expensive to bring stuff to Lastria, which was really, really good when it came to increasing local and like planetary production, like grain and food stores and all that good stuff. But time to start letting the galaxy in a little bit to get luxury items, make that stuff a little bit less expensive, and really opening up markets in a way that is profitable and free and fair for everybody. Because tariffs don't really work, guys.
They really fucking don't.
We all looking at the camera.
Building our own version of prosperity, one Diet Coke at a time.
And then we begin a profit-sharing initiative among all the citizens of Lastria that is funded by a quarter of the profits from all of the merchants' guilds.
Yeah, and universal basic income.
Healthcare, childcare, prison reform.
I mean, yeah, if you'll let me do that, abso-fucking-lutely.
A meal on every table, a fluffer in every bathhouse.
Am I cut to Tam? It's my third day on the job. I'm just not getting this.
Carpal tunnel.
Do you guys cover wrist stuff? He doesn't know the word brace. Yeah, so you helped it on the right course.
Stuff.
Kybax.
Huh?
Now, of course, you were one of everybody here who messaged me to tell what you wanted to do ahead of time.
Yeah.
So I do know, but for the people at home, What are you trying to do?
First, Kyvax is going to go to his good friend and captain, Cameron Jitra, and say, hey, so, all right, let me get my voice. All right, so I need a ship.
Where to?
I need a personal vessel for a few months.
What's up, Kyvax?
Just going to visit my kid. Got a couple of jobs I need to do.
Okay, I think that can be arranged. Also, I was hoping to talk to you.
About?
Your family's armor. That's kind of been on the back burner for a while.
Well, yeah, that's kind of why I'm going out. We have some downtime, and I am quested, so I gotta go looking.
All right. If you get any new information, you let us know, all right?
Oh yeah, you think I'm not gonna drag you into trouble? And he ruvels her hair.
I would be mad if you didn't.
Yeah, I need something light and fast. A one-person fighter with hyperspace capability. That's all I need.
I think it could scare something up.
Maybe something with prisoner storage.
Okay.
We'll see what's
Sounds interesting.
available.
I heard they got this new flash carbonite freezing tech. It looked really cool.
Yeah, we don't really have that.
Mm,
A ship I can get you.
All right.
I'll take care of it, all right?
There goes the DM. Oh, he's back.
I don't know what.
Do you have any idea how much paperwork it is if this ship gets lost or damaged?
Well, the idea would be it's a ship that you would be okay with being lost or damaged.
Not how that works with, like, government requisitions.
This would be more of a gift or
You
payment.
see, the door of the ship. I'm assuming you guys are on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Opens. Oh shit. Boop. The door opens. The door opens. And walking on board, two honor guard walking in front of her. But walking in front of her like halfway up, and then she goes, we're fine. Wait outside. Yes, Your Royal Highness. Yes, Your Majesty. They walk back down. The Queen Rylana walks up. She is wearing a very like basic, but still very like elegant and seemly, light colored, like maybe like a light like cerulean dress, kind of hemmed at like the mid shin. She's wearing some tall heels. She has her hair just simply back in a ponytail, but with a couple of jewels just sort of sitting back. She has a little tiara on her head. What was this I heard about a gift?
I was just explaining that the starfighters are kind of expensive.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Anything that this government has kind of needs to be taken care of.
I need one hyperspace capable fighter.
Well,
and I will do my level best to return it.
That is an issue. None of our, considering the fact that all of our fighters that are here currently, that we have control over, don't have hyperspace capability, because they're planetary defense fighters. We just have short range craft. You could try talking to one of the guilds and maybe trying to swing some influence, but anybody who's going to be giving you a deal on one that's going to kind of leave us open to owing someone a favor, and I'm not really interested.
Are you telling me that on this entire planet full of shipyards, there's not a single junkyard with an old scrapper that I can put together?
Well, I could certainly give you a space frame. That's something that I can give you. It's just the whole, like, and we could also give you deals on components for sure, but
I mean, Lina'd probably be thrilled.
Oh, yeah. Where is she, by the way? Kind of like looks towards the...
Last time I saw her, she was in the walls.
What?
The ship has maintenance crawl spaces.
She looks at a wall next to her.
You just hear
hello?
Skittering.
Lina is not within earshot in that particular portion of wall.
Oh. That's why the ship seems so small on the inside. It's just that there's so many...
Oh, yeah, there's compartments all over the ship.
Yeah. Quick question.
Quick answer.
Do you have any drugs on this ship?
No, not anymore.
Are we sure?
Reasonably?
Last time we forgot about him.
She just turns to the queen and says, that's true, actually. We forgot about, what was it, like 6 doses of spice that we captured from one of your bounties, and we just shoved it in a corner and forgot about it for like 6 to 8 months?
Yeah, that was glitter stem. That was expensive shit.
At the time, we were in hut space, so it was legal to have.
Right. That's crazy.
Well,
If it makes you
guys
feel
are
better, we did steal it from slavers, so kind of evens out.
What'd you do with the slavers?
You should ask the hyperspace route between
That's not
Foremost and Kessel.
Uh-oh. That's truly wild. But
they're
yeah.
slavers.
Yeah. But yeah, as you see, she kind of thinks to herself and smiles a little bit and goes, "Yeah, I mean, if you guys want a space frame that can hold 1 or 2 people and one of the hyperdrives, and this is an attempt to get Lina's attention, and she gets close to the wall, and maybe want a project to do."
Cam's gonna kind of tap her earbud compiece. Lina, where you at?
The queen hears that come from right on the other side of that bulkhead.
Ah!
Shit. Hi, Cameron.
Hi, Lina.
I'll be out in a second. You hear some skittering, and then a floor panel pops open.
Oh, fuck. Where? How long were you in there? The queen says.
My apologies, Your Majesty. I was just working.
You can't hide behind formality. I asked you a really direct question.
3, maybe 4 hours.
Okay. What were you doing?
Fixing things?
She looks at Cameron.
Cameron just like shrugs and like, if she says she was fixing things, then she was either legitimately fixing things or modifying things to function better.
Oh, it definitely was not reinforcing the hydraulic lines that seem to keep breaking.
Why?
The hydraulic lines keep breaking?
Did that flex seal work?
No, it didn't.
Better question.
What? Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
wasn't it doing that?
Why wasn't it doing what?
You said it definitely wasn't reinforcing the hydraulic lines, so why wasn't it?
No, I meant I wasn't doing that job I made up.
Would you
So-
like a
Well, this has been great. Walked out. But yeah, if you're looking for that, I can certainly give you most of the. I mean, I can provide you with, at the very least, a space frame and a hyperdrive. I think that comes with that, as well as like provisions and stuff. Other than that, for the engine and for the hull, you'd be on your own, but still is going to be a lot cheaper than just buying it off the market.
Yeah.
What do you think, Lena?
Yeah, I can build a ship. Can I? Yeah, I can build a ship.
You built a speeder in like 30 minutes.
It was 6 hours, and let's not talk about that.
Wait, what do you built a speeder in how long?
It was a competition. It was a race.
What? Why were you racing? Where was?
We
The
were
Sky
on
Games?
Randon, and
It's called the what?
You were doing a
the
favor
scavenger
for an old
games.
friend in exchange for some parts and for, she reaches up and taps on the wall, some salvaged armor plating from an MC-80 cruiser.
Yeah, and definitely not because he was in debt to the local gangs, and we were helping him clear that.
Said it was a favor.
You keep saying it's definitely not something.
When clearly it is.
My apologies, Your Majesty.
Stop that.
Again, yeah, I mean, you're embarked in my backyard for like, sorry.
That would be funny for, like, Queen Relina to get frustrated, and some of that, like, Pam's aggressiveness comes out.
Mm-hmm. Sure. So, you're more than welcome to hang out here. You know, we do have rooms in the big house, right? For everybody, like you all can move in.
I don't feel comfortable leaving my arsenal alone.
A normal
go.
sentence. Okay.
It is for Mandalorian.
Right. There's a lot of stuff that I need to learn about different. So Mandalorian, is that why he always wears a helmet?
Mm-hmm.
Cameron doesn't let me have a bed.
It's the
Bullshit.
What?
She makes me
She
sleep in a
has a
hammock in the
room
engine bay.
reserved for her and her alone. She refuses to use it.
Yeah. Yeah. Have fun with building the ship. If you need me for anything, I'm around.
I'll take you up on that.
Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of wine.
I could use some wine.
How are you going to drink it?
Straw.
Early straw.
A straw? You just slide it up under the...
Kybak lift a little, like there's a sliding part of the glass in his visor, and it just exposes a little slot of his mouth.
Oh, unsettling. I would rather have not known that. Okay, I'm leaving.
Emergency induction port.
By the way, where's Vale? We cut to Vale. Vale, you have secured transport up to Space Station 7. And you find yourself outside of Keelar's office. You sort of look in the little viewport on the door, you see it's a very small, like not very well acquainted office, little table. Data screen popped up, and a guy is just sort of sitting there. He has a big screen in front of him that's like this close to his face, and he's just staring at it. And he has taken no notice of you waiting at the door.
Is he? Sorry, can I see what's on the screen?
Yeah. Let's say it's a hollow screen. You see, it is a big. You see a lot of like futures exchanges, like a lot of graphs going up and down. It's a Bloomberg terminal essentially. It's like a big thing that has direct hookups to the trading. You see, he's just trying to make notes, and on this little side panel as well, you see a small message board open with a couple of different contacts going. Kind of like looks around. Is there someone here?
I'm outside the office, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm about to knock on the door.
Oh, okay. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Yeah, come in.
I don't have a door opens button, but
Oh, door opens. Okay. All right. Measure the reaction. Great. Oh yeah. It's Vale, right?
currently Vale, yes.
Adds so much clarity. Hi, I'm Representative Keelar. I heard that you needed to talk to me about getting access to a cyberneticist. Is that right?
That is correct.
Well, I will say I would normally not be in the mode or have the access to assist with something like that, being so new to a post, but I happen to have a contact. You also mentioned that you need a cognitive architecture specialist, right?
It does sound like a requirement of mine, yes.
Yeah. Well, the best one in the business that I know, yeah. It's my ex-wife. Her name is Dr. Orlin. Dr. Kess Orlin. She and I worked. Well, she had a job at the Imperial Bureau of Science, or IBS. She was then seconded to a different unit and then let go from that unit. The last time anybody's heard of her, she was on Cato Nemoidia. Do you know about that planet?
I do not.
It's newly acquired by the Republic, but they haven't been able to get resources out there, really. It was kind of one of the forgotten worlds out under the Empire. It didn't really benefit from having... This is all as a result of the Triumph, that this person actually has a direct connection to this. So, for the purposes of brevity, he gives you Dr. I'm going to retcon the whole ex-wife thing. He just knows this person. It's not his ex-wife. Dr. Kess Orlin is an expert in what she calls cognitive architecture, which is a burgeoning field in the field of cybernetics and droids in particular. the minister lets you in on a little yeah, give me 1 second here. Let me just scroll through my notes.
See the planet you mentioned on the map.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a Cato Nemoidia is not a core world.
Cato Nemoidia actually is close to the core. It's between Naboo and the core. It's
yeah, but it's technically in the slice. Is the actual sector, is it the actual region that it's in, I believe. But I think, yeah, Cato Nemoidia, I have the wiki pulled up. It's technically a colony. It's an edge of the colony sector, but it's actually in the slice. So it's not technically a core world. So give me a, this is for your information on what Cato, on the planet Cato Nemoidia. Go ahead and give me just a, in this case, it's just going to be like either an underworld or a lore check.
Vale's more underworldly than he is lore-wise.
Yeah. For this, I mean, it's certainly not a minor world. It's definitely not a major world either. I'd say give it diff 2 for me. And I'll tell you what, I'll even spend a dark side point to give you guys a light side point.
Thank God.
Diff 2 1 upgrade. Okay. Yeah, with threat. Let's see what that gives us. Nothing really in the advantage set. Yeah, so I'll say that your information, of the planet Cato Nemoidia, it is a way back when it used to be one of the bases for the Trade Federation back in the Clone Wars. You know that the places that people live on Cato Nemoidia are these places called bridge cities. Essentially, there are these huge pillars of rock that come up from the acidic ocean on the ground, way high up. In between these two pillars is like a swinging hammock with a whole city on it. He points you to a specific one of these bridge cities on Cato Nemoidia. My apologies. Scrolling. Oh yeah, I had it written down. Call Rune.
Probably did not spell that right, but
well, I'm going to attempt to spell it for you if I could just find my apostrophe. Call Rune. That is where Dr. Orlin, he has, the only reason why he knows this is because of intercepted communications that he was trying to build sort of an array of these services to offer to Offworld, to people who are coming in. Her name just came up as a list, and she doesn't have like a known address. She just knows of her last destination, which is Cato Nemoidia to Khal Rune. Regarding the city of Khal Rune, you know almost nothing other than the fact that these bridge cities are typically separated very heavily on class, though there's places closer to the stable like pillars at the edges is the upper, you got the mid, and then at the bottom of the hammock is the undercarriage, which is the dicier part of town. So that gives you a place that you could go to find one who seems to be like a person that you would know. Also, yeah. So that's what you get from that. So your destination, if you're looking to get this, is going to be off-world.
Okay.
We'll say that this conversation sort of happens as you walk back in. You actually walk past the queen as she comes down the. Oh, Vale, how are you?
Vale turns, removes his hat, and does the 90-degree bow. Your Majesty.
Yep. Great. Thank you. I promise that I will learn to feel a positive feeling about this. She reaches out a hand. We'll work on that. She sort of picks up her dress and clip clop, goes away. And you walk up on and you see a meeting taking place with everybody on the ship.
Have I missed a summons?
No, everyone just happened to show up.
Yep. Yeah, no, we didn't not summon you. Just surprise visits or all that.
Everyone seems so bleak.
You have the look of someone who has something to say, Vale.
It's just my face. I have identified a promising scientist who may be able to assist with my dual consciousness state. However, she is off-world.
All right. And do you need transport?
I wanted to ensure the crew would not require my assistance before making such a journey.
I think we've got things pretty well in hand here.
Yeah, we'll be good. Thank you for checking in.
Okay. Tiebacks, go ahead and give me an underworld check.
Okay.
These are for your jobs. As a matter of fact, we'll make it interesting. I will just spend a dark side point. No check. One of your jobs is actually a grab op, and it happens to be on Cato Nemoidia.
Okay. Well, hey, I've got a job lined up that happens to go by Cato Nemoidia. You want to ride with me?
That is the planet in question I must travel to.
All right. Suppose that eliminates the possibility of getting my own fighter. And I don't suppose we could borrow the Stormrunner.
You wanna take the ship?
Yes.
She just turns. Can they do that?
You don't leave without me.
All right then. In that case, I don't suppose the palace would have a small freighter.
Well, you wanted we'll just make you a 2-seater fighter. You literally wanted some way to bring bounties back. You just pretend Vale's a bounty until you drop them off.
All right. Yeah, I guess that'll work.
Yeah, like you
want to go to
literally
the
need to
junkyard with me?
Yeah, actually, yeah. That's No, I've been avoiding junkyards ever since the last one gave me a man.
Well, hopefully that won't happen this time. Come on.
No.
Let me
Buyback
just say,
begins.
you don't know what that obligation role is for. You could just find another guy. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Another life debt.
Mhm.
Yeah, Lina will
just starts
begrudgingly
collecting them
go.
like he starts
You
collecting
see-
them like Pokemon.
You see Matt comes into the call and he's like, hey guys, I'm here to introduce my character. You just start.
Why are all of Lina's pet dumpster men people you're attracted to?
Well, yeah. They need a. I
There's
would like,
some kind of psychosexual component to that, but we don't got to get.
Yeah. It's all up. It's somewhere. It's somewhere in that. Yep.
He's a real diamond in the rough kind of guy.
I mean, that's just like right there. Yeah. I think. Okay. Well, it sounds like we're crafting a ship, guys.
Apparently.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Huh? Wow. Who would have thought that we would be crafting a ship as if we could have maybe talked about it before?
Well, I was talking about maybe just like getting a ship because we saved a planet and in lieu of payment. But no, you said there are no ships, so you got to build one. And I was like, all right. So this is what you want to do. So it seems like you had this planned from the beginning.
No. It's
You can't
fun.
trick me. You can't trick me.
Listen, man, you're not the only one that I talk to. Okay, so you are able to okay.
So specifically, I am looking for one of two frames.
Okay.
If I can find either of them, those are the ones I want. Naboo in one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, but I love those.
Wrong-o. Nope.
Or
why would that be there?
the fire spray frame. That one's more common. It's a common ship. It's a patrol craft. Lots of them were made.
All right. Here's this. How about this?
Mhm.
All right. Give me 2 seconds. Let me pull up the wiki with all the ships there. All right. I will just. Do I say it?
Yes.
Maybe
Just say it.
Do I say it? Yeah. So, no, we'll leave that for the end of the session. What was I sent? Scrolling through pictures of the fucking dryer with dry erase marker all over it.
It's
Good
this one.
times.
I'm just sending you a message replying to the message you're looking for. So you can just click a button.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Was it this one?
They're your messages. Well, that general area is where the messages are.
Right. Yeah, I think it was the.
So it should actually be down a couple of messages.
Yeah. Yep. It was this. It was this guy.
No, too big. That's how I read it when you wrote it.
All right. I got that one pulled up. Now let me go ahead and let me pull up the fire spray. 2 seconds.
He wants a fucking fire spray?
Yeah, he just said that.
I know.
If it's possible.
Best I can do is heat sprinkler.
All right.
That's definitely one of a ship.
Yeah, it's the kind of ship that Boba has.
Yeah, we know. Because we can't call it its name anymore.
Tell you what.
You can, but that's not the name of the kind of ship it is.
Tell you what. Because it really doesn't matter all that much.
Uh-huh.
Let's have Diego flip a coin. Unless you would like to try to buy one. In which case, you can take out a loan for 80,000 credits. Or I give you a really discounted thing that's this one that is very similar and looks cool too.
Show me what you're looking at and let me know what it is.
It's a G1A heavy starfighter.
G1A.
Oh, this thing.
Let me take a look here.
Which, by the way, costs twice as much almost that I'm giving to you for nigh free.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, twist my rubber arm.
I mean, if you're gonna twist my arm about it, I guess.
All right. So you find in the shipyards a G1A starfighter that is most of the primary systems have been salvaged already. However, the frame is still there, and you see a dusty Class 2 hyperdrive in the primary slot. You see that the backup hyperdrive, weirdly enough, was taken. It usually has a backup for a Class 10. So you find the frame. Now, in order to craft this, you already have the frame, which usually takes the most amount of time.
Do we have any of that armor plating left?
Nope.
Damn.
Okay. Its sublight engines are also are not there, so you need to get the engines, and then also okay. And you also need a hull. The frame gives it the rough shape, but then the hull actually gives it its decks and how the cargo bays are set up and how that is. So these are going to be a couple of checks. Okay.
We're looking for any ship in the junkyard that still has its hull.
Yep. So you're able to find the frame. The frame gives you it gives you silhouette 3. It gives you your hull trauma of 8. It gives you your one. Oh, typically a starfighter just gives you one pilot seat, but this one is going to have a co-pilot seat in it. That can also work as the gunner. Gives you typically so what's the passenger capacity? This heavy starfighter has a passenger capacity of 3. And then an encumbrance capacity, we'll say, of 2 as standard. And then it has the 7 hard points that are customizable to it. So you're not grabbing Kyle, because you're not buying this, you're crafting it. I'm sort of using the stats for the ship as as kind of a base, but I'm also grabbing stuff because you need to actually like outfit it too. Okay.
Can we search the yards for the parts that were missing from this ship, but from like different classes of ship?
You certainly can. However, I'm going to ask for search rolls for those, and it's also kind of luck. And it would be for the engine. Yeah. It would be for the engine, and it would also be for the whole template. Like if you're looking for deflective plating or combat plating or expanded capacity holds, that sort of thing. Those are like whole add-ons that you can get there as well. So you can either search for those, or there are ways that you can craft them. You can pick the ones to craft. You do, of course, need to pay for that. And then also, because Lina's a really good engineer, with the crafting, you can get bonuses from the crafting rolls. So you can either find one and you pretty much get what you get, or you can pick what you want and pay a little bit more money and also have a good possibility of rolling really well.
Kybax calls Cameron and is like, "Hey, Captain, you cool with me spending some money?"
Well, that depends. How much money are we talking?
I'll let you know before I make a purchase.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Tristan.
Yeah.
If you're able to get the fully operational book open.
I don't believe I have it, but I'm looking at the G1A Heavy Starfighter.
Gotcha. I'm looking at the crafting one here. Let me put some screenshots in the.
I've got it up.
Oh, okay.
Can you still put the screenshots up so I can see?
Yes, I shall. Oh yeah. So you'll just need the full pages, I think. Actually, hang
on. High performance repulsor cluster seems pretty cool.
So that's all the stuff on the engines. This will be the pages for the hulls. Sorry.
Cannot be mounted on starships, so that's not going to be me.
And then there's the final assembly check. Yeah, and also crafting takes time.
Right. Not terrible amount of time considering we have 6 months, but
yeah. So for the list of things, like look in the screenshots for like the templates chart. While you guys go over that, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Templates chart? Where is that at?
Yeah, so you see like engine templates, hull templates.
Oh, yes. I was looking at the engine templates.
Okay, I'll be right back.
What about the Electron baffled engine? Well, no, that would only give me speed 2. So I'm torn between let's see here. The fusible thrust engine and the ion drive array. I guess the fusible thrust engine is cheaper and takes less time, so I guess that one.
Yeah, pick the ones that take the least amount of time. Because both you and Vale have somewhere you need to be.
Well, right, but we also need to get there decently quickly and be able to survive when we get there. So, fusible thrust engine for that. Let's see, now hulls.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
4 days per silhouette. Oh dear. What is this silhouette? What?
The
Silhouette
G1.
3.
Yeah.
So 12 days. Shit.
Yeah, it's gonna take about a month.
um. Sleek carapace or combat plating? I think sleek carapace.
As you pick the ones, I'm typing them down to Tyler.
Armor to 0, handling to +2, and then I'd like to at least get the armor up to 2 with the mods on that, if possible. And then, what about weapons?
The ship
just
itself
come with
comes
those?
with hard point. No, the ship comes with hard points. Then you have to. Actually, correction. It comes with. Nope. No inherent weapons on this thing. You'd have to put them on. That being said, we do have in the Stormrunner a medium laser cannon.
Well, it says it has forward-mounted medium laser cannon and a forward-mounted concussion missile launcher.
Oh, right there. I think that's
So
on stock. We'd have to find that.
Well, we'll ask if they still have them, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, we do have a medium laser cannon, so we don't have to worry too much about it. We'll just stick our spare on it.
Don't we have a spare missile launcher too?
No, that's up front right now.
I'd like to get the sleek carapace with both mods and the fusual thrust engine with.
U1A.
Should I? Would increasing the speed and aft defense be worth it?
All right. Did we get everything figured out?
Basically.
Remember, any of the mods are stuff I can take care of in the future as well.
Right. So yeah, we're gonna go with a fusual thrust engine, a sleek carapace hull, and does the ship still have its weapons or no?
That is something that you'll have to add on.
Okay. We have medium laser cannon, so that should be fine.
All right. Sounds good. Go ahead. Yeah, for medium laser cannons. Okay. Let me.
Yeah, we have a medium laser cannon in the hold of the Stormrunner.
Oh, good. Okay.
Just chilling there.
For the fusil thrust engine, our common in starfighters, where high speed is often the most important factor. Great. Okay. And so you're going to be crafting these, right?
Yeah, we're going to be. The frame was given, the hyperdrive was given, the thrust engine will be crafted, and the sleek carapace will be crafted.
Okay. So for a fusil thrust engine, Lina, go ahead and it's going to be $2,500 and credits, excuse me, and it's going to be a difficulty 3 mechanics roll.
Do you reduce that any?
No.
Well, then what was with the laugh?
Because his 3 purple dice do not scare me.
rolls of despair.
I know. I don't want to buy up just for the sheer cockiness of it. Alright, and I've got 3 advantages to spend.
What
That
can you
can
spend
give
on?
you so these are engines, okay?
Let's use yeah. So when Lina's building up the engines, these are, if I reroute power through here, oh yeah. We can put that exhausted energy straight into the shields. And we're going to enhance the power to the deflectors. Increase each vehicle defense zone rating by 1 or one zone's defense rating by 2. So I'm going to increase the entire by 1.
Okay.
Nice.
So standard shields on a G1A. Oh my god. So it's going to have 3 forward defense, 2 aft defense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You still have neglectors. Okay. That's perfect. And then for the sleek carapace, this will be just 450 credits and a difficulty 2 mechanics check.
50 credits per silhouette. Oh, no, sorry, that's just time per silhouette. No, time per silhouette, never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, average mechanics check, boom, 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 boom. Cackles maniacally in Lina.
Oh my god. That's crazy. 5 advantages and a triumph. Increase the handling by 1.
Yes.
Then you have 2 more.
Let's see. Yeah. We got the 3 advantages we're going to spend on maneuvering fins.
Okay.
We're going to spend the other 2 on extra hard point.
Okay.
And we're going to spend that triumph. Oh.
And keep in mind you can do the triumph for any of them.
Yeah. Let's go with the layered plating.
What does that do?
Increases the armor by 1.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Oh. No, we're going to go with the integrated system for the Triumph, which allows us to pick 1 cost 1 hard point and install it with no checks. I don't have to find it. It's just a thing that happens.
Oh my god.
So, and we'll use that to get the other weapon.
The
To get
concussion
the-
missile launcher.
Yeah. Well, we'll put a concussion missile launcher on the front for the Triumph, and then we'll take the medium laser cannon out of the Stormrunner.
Ah. Yeah.
Kybax, come lift all this. Yeah, get this out of the way.
He, you see the servos in his armor boot up, and he just lifts it.
Do you know what this is?
This is a concussion missile launcher. Where did you find this?
Right here. That being said, it's gonna go over there.
All right.
Yeah, lift.
He
Right,
puts it
let's
in
get
place.
all this on the skiff, and let's call Vale and Cameron and have them fly the Stormrunner over here to pick up the hull.
All right.
We got towing cables, right? Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that little bit of color. I'm going to require a piloting check from Cameron.
Oh no. However, will I succeed at this? What's my
piloting, piloting planetary. What is the silhouette of the Stormrunner? Is it 4?
It is a 4. Yep, it's a 4. He handles it like a 3.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and to move everything into your little crafting area, and then to finish the assembly, go ahead and give me, I will say, give me a difficulty 2 piloting planetary check.
Here we go.
Okay. Goes off without a hitch. All right. Final rules for assembly. Now, this is the expensive one. So, for a Silhouette 3, I need a difficulty 3 mechanics check. This takes 5 days, and this is the final assembly cost of 10,000 credits.
I thought it was 10,000 credits if you didn't have the frame.
Nope.
No, it's
so
for
this is
additional resources.
Gotcha.
So this is all of your cables, all of your coolant systems. This is how to get it from just a bunch of parts slammed together to an actual working craft.
Lina, you get to design a coolant system.
A girl can dream.
You can make it work exactly the way you've always wanted one to work.
I'm going to upgrade with light side,
Okay.
and I am going to roll my hard mechanics check.
Nice.
Really, only one advantage. I kind of
Yeah, I
feel
got
like
a
I
lot
want to
of
pay the reroll.
Go ahead. Do it.
You could at least reroll that blank one.
Well, that's I'm thinking about going to reroll the 2 boosts. Actually, no, I should reroll 1 yellow and 1 blue. Leave all the successes where they are and just reroll the advantages. See if I can get to something sexier. Okay, so I'm going to roll. So I'm rerolling the blank boost and the singular yellow advantage.
Okay.
More successes. Now I'm sans any advantages.
All right.
Risk and reward.
Well, you only rolled 1 yellow, 1 blue.
Yeah,
so
I
you
wasn't
still
going to
have 1 advantage, right? No. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Because that was
Can't-
the advantage one.
He rolled it away
I rolled it away.
for more success.
Ah, well.
Yeah, risk and reward.
Okay. Yep. So that does not get you any of the fun things for the assembly. The I will say the masterful construction would have been good. So if this craft ever suffers the vaporized critical hit result, it suffers the breaking up critical hit result instead. So instead of being immediately dead, you are going to be dead next turn.
Not with this sealed spacesuit, I'm not.
Okay.
All right.
So, Kaibaks, go beg our good captain for 10,950 credits. Wait, scratch that and reverse it. 12,950 credits.
Hey, Cameron.
Up.
So I have that number you were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
The number is 12, followed by a 9, 5, and a 0.
I can't help but notice you never mentioned a decimal.
I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't. I didn't mention a decimal, did I?
You did not.
No. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, Lana has that look in her eye.
Really?
Yeah. It's kind of scary, actually.
You just look out the ship and you just see her. She's got like cables and she's just dragging parts into a pile.
12,950, you said?
Yep.
Yeah,
Would
go
you
ahead
like a
and
live
take
stream?
it. Nah, let her have her fun.
All right.
Phil,
Thank you,
Phil, come
Captain.
here. Need you to cut off all of this paneling. Yeah. This is the first time in weeks where she's not like avoiding Vale.
Yay! All right.
I'd call that worth 13,000 credits.
Oh.
Yeah, especially considering that's a $120,000 spacecraft.
Which we are absolutely going to sell later.
Uh-oh.
No, it's my baby.
That's the plan for the rest of this entire series, by the way. It's all going to be just ship flipper.
Shit flippers.
Oh, no.
We run a very respectable ship refurbishing business.
The galaxy explodes around you, and you're just like, but I gotta flip those ships. Welcome back to HGTV's Flip a Ship. My name is Cameron, your host.
No, it's MTV's Pimp My Ride.
MTV's Pimp My Ride. That was such a good show.
We put a disco ball above, like hanging down from the rearview mirror.
It's so good.
Put TVs in your mud flaps.
There's an aquarium in the center console.
They actually put TVs in the mud flaps.
I know, that's a real episode.
I'm under my car a lot. What do you got for that?
Well, we won't fix your axle, but we will put TVs in the mud flaps.
So you spend the money. You spend what, 7 days? Something.
More like 2 weeks.
Yeah, she needs 2.5 days on the engine. I don't have to build the frame. She needs 3 days on the silhouette, and then another actually assembling the vehicle. Another 5 days. Yeah, 2 weeks.
Okay. 2 weeks.
During which time Cam periodically comes out to make sure that Lina has food and isn't skimping on water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is unhydrated girl.
How much would it be for a large canister of cherry red Starship paint?
Your dignity.
What, you don't like cherry red? It's a beautiful color.
You listen. I will leave the schematics up to the and the view of the people who are building it. And by that I mean, Lina, what color do you want this ship to be?
Safety orange.
No.
But yeah,
I will find you.
So yeah, describe to me, the pair of you, what this ship looks like, and finish it off with the ship's name.
Okay. So this kind of starfighter, I put it in the chat of the basic deck plan, but what it looks like is the hull of the ship is just a long kind of ovoid shape, 2 massive engines strapped onto the back of it with a gigantic spoiler that holds the laser cannons.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do it red with white highlights.
Okay. Yeah. Red with white highlights.
I have a couple of these for the X-Wings miniatures game.
Copy image. Hold on. It's
that, but inverted, pretty much. So the trim is the color, and the color is the trim.
Yes, exactly. And these Fusial engines are like the ones that are on that in the Mandalorian, the ones that they put on the Starfighter. They're too powerful to actually be on this ship.
Lina doesn't care about the color of the ship. She does, however, register it and paint the name and logo on the front quarter panel. She has registered and named it the Hunter's Veil, because both her boys are going to go off into space, and this will keep them safe. And it has a helmet with 2 crossed swords as the logo.
That's pretty good. as far as the interior panel goes, is it just like
It's faux
scrapped
wood.
parts? It's all. It's very. It's the 1970s fake wood that was in the luxury cars, so it's all wood paneling with like dials and gauges.
Plush purple carpeting.
No, if it's gonna be colored carpeting, it's got to be that shag red.
Hunter's Vale. All right. Y'all built a ship. Congratulations.
Yep. This is solid, like, hour a day that Lina's just sitting on the hull of the Stormrunner looking at her project. Feet dangling.
Okay. You see...
Cam is definitely going to join her for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Two sisters sitting on top of the ship. The sun is sort of arcing behind the chalet, and just sort of shines off of the red and white. Sort of the engines are sort of reflecting and casting rainbows off of it. There are still a couple of cables to put in, but other than that, it's a pretty complete ship.
All right, running engine fire up test. Stage 1. Flips the switch. Did it ignite?
No, go ahead. Try again.
Hey, hold on. He flips the primer a couple times and then switches.
Lina reaches into her pocket and pulls out a remote.
Why would
Remote
you
kill switch.
not connect?
Oh, is this...
Specifically to troll you.
Yeah, Kybak's... No, this is a remote kill switch. You just don't know I have it.
Oh.
That's very Lina.
Try now. Click. Kitty.
On the last day of the shipbuilding, you and Cam and Lina are sitting up there, and you hear the hull access panel open, and dink, 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 dink. A head poking up next to you is Queen Rylana.
Oh, hello, Your Majesty.
Hey.
Hey.
Want to join us?
Yeah. Are you guys drinking?
Just juice.
Yeah, trying to get this one to stay hydrated.
You see, she puts a pitcher, like a pitcher of sort of like glistening and glittering semi-transparent liquid with ice cubes floating in it, and puts out a little sort of like a picnic throw out on top of the Stormrunner, puts a pitcher and a couple of glasses out, and sort of climbs out of the hole and sort of sits to the side, not between you or next to you, just sort of on the side of the... we have a banquet tonight, some extra punch. I figured that y'all were more interested hanging out up here, so...
Oh, there's a banquet? Lina kind of perks up.
Yeah. Just a small one. Some of the local leaders of the mountainside village here. We wanted to invite them and try to ensure them that this is no longer a military installation, that it's just my house.
I suppose building a bounty hunter's vessel in your backyard, probably not great. Not a great look.
No, not, it took a little bit of explaining, but it's worth it. It's a nice looking ship.
Thank you. Yeah, no, she looks great. Final tests all came back positive. They're ready to go. They'll probably be leaving first thing in the morning.
Well, good. Well, I mean, they're of course welcome to stay here as long as they'd like. I know that their business currently takes them off the planet, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would like to apologize for how I have been acting around you.
Whatever for. You didn't do anything.
Oh, in that case, I won't apologize.
Well, no, keep going.
Well, I wanted to meet you better than the way I did. I didn't want my first encounter with royalty to be me scurrying around the bulkheads like a bilge rat, and I've been avoiding you.
Really? You know, that's a surprise. The skittering through the hull plating. Yeah, it was a little obvious, but it's okay.
Well, no, I just didn't. I stayed in there because I didn't want you to see me skittering out. Hi, my name's Lina. She just holds her hand out to shake.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I believe I mentioned it before, but you did kind of get two little sisters out of this deal.
She coughs.
Yeah.
Well,
That's yeah. I can tell that you two have a relationship that I thought that I would maybe have. I don't know, when I heard that my sister was potentially coming back, is it weird to think that I just thought that it would kind of lock in and then nothing would change?
That's not weird at all.
Hope is everlasting. I think that's something people say. I don't know.
And time's a weird thing.
But hey, she's here now. You're here now. I'm here.
And you get to learn that when I do this, and she pokes Lina like low on the ribs, she squeaks.
Don't. I could fall off the ship.
Nah.
Yeah. So, I mean, how did this, she points to the two of you.
Oh,
where did that
Captain Jitra hired me when I was young, and I apprenticed under his engineer, and then eventually took over.
There are some creative liberties with that, but it's more or less the gist of it.
Yeah. It's interesting.
What she means is she was a stowaway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that she suspected I would just keep my mouth shut if she started completing all my chores without me knowing, and that I would just goof off instead of trying to find out who was doing my chores.
I mean, you are inherently lazy, so yes, that was a good plan.
How'd it work out for you?
I would have been fine if Captain Jitra could fly a ship in a straight line and didn't give me a concussion.
That was not his fault.
You've been saying that for 12 years. 12 years? 6 years. 6 years. 8 years now.
Still not his fault.
Is the punch okay?
Punch is delicious.
Like, what is this a mix of?
You taste it. It has like a you know how pearlescent paint looks? That's how it tastes.
It's weird that makes sense, but it does.
Yep. It's very sweet, then sour, then savory, then back to sweet again. Yeah, this is sort of it's a before dinner drink. It's sort of to activate all the olfactory and sensory receptors in your mouth to make you be able to taste everything better.
Okay, so your cooking's going to taste worse.
Well,
That's
yeah, I mean,
very rude.
I'm not the one who pours
She's
lava
trying-
into every meal.
It's
you
not
see that
lava.
she pulls out seemingly from nowhere a tray
Oh,
Oh.
real food.
of appetizers.
She kind of
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
points, just gestures to Relina a bit. Goes, "You're sneaky."
Yeah.
Does anyone in the kitchen know you took that?
Even if they did, I mean, what are they going to do, you know? Like, I'm going to return the tray.
Yeah, we're family, all right.
Can I be 100% honest with both of you?
If you weren't, I'd be mad at you.
Linus, mouth is half full of food.
It's a brie and camembert tart with a jam filling.
In that case, it's nibbled. Pinky out.
Oh my god, this food
It's
is
like-
too fancy. I have to take tiny bites.
Brie and it's just simple like soft cheese with berries. It's like in Italy they eat that shit every day, and it tastes great. I've been there's a window. She points up at the chalet, and there's a window, and between meetings and after I wake up and before I go to bed, I've been looking out the window and trying to figure it out. How this whole crew works.
Well, most of them don't work. It's usually just me.
You
Poke you in the
misunderstood.
ribs again.
Yeah.
Ow.
Because by all accounts, you're not related by blood. But the connection that you all have to each other is it's such a fundamental connection that it really puzzles me.
Oh,
And what that then creates, it's funny that you say that you've been avoiding me, because I've kind of been avoiding you too.
well, we figured you just had a planet to run that was recently under coup.
Believe it or not, like, being queen is great because if I wanted to involve myself, I can, but there are just some things that I'm not good at. I'm not really great at the whole back channeling with some guild dude who wants to try to get a leg up in the leather seats industry for shipbuilding. It's not really what I want. I just want, in general, people are able to work it out for themselves. So, over the past couple of weeks, I've given really specific orders, and I've had nothing really to do except look out and see a family that shouldn't work, but works better than anything I've really had.
Well, in our defense, one of them owes us a lot of money and the other saw our life debt when we found him in the trash.
I mean, Yeah, she's not taking any liberties with that one. That's actually
No.
kind of true.
So, yeah, jealousy is a weird thing because objectively, I shouldn't be jealous of you guys. I'm pretty well set. But if you were to ask me if I wanted to get on one of on that ship with Helmet Guy, is that his official name?
It is
Hi,
now,
Max.
yes. I will change the registry.
And he's like, you want to like go and see? I think I would probably have to really try to say no. But I would really want to. So that's the deepest and darkest part of my soul.
Oh, it's
nice
our turn?
And it's nice to have two sisters to kind of share that with. So,
You know, I was scared as hell to come out here.
yeah.
I wasn't.
Like, no, you were bouncing off the walls.
You're a princess! I'm princess adjacent! This is so cool.
Technically speaking, I think you are like legally part of the royal family now too.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean,
No.
you definitely have it. You definitely have like at least consort status at this point. Like we could put it in writing.
No documentation required. Thank you.
I think,
Yeah,
am I
it's a
supposed to
bit
make
that-
documentation now? Do I understand, sisters?
Just as something to keep then, as a matter of courtesy, we don't talk about Linus past. And documentation is one of those things that has the potential to make said past come back to bite us all in the ass.
Really?
I don't know anything about it.
Can't-
Lina does not like talking about it, so I don't ask. So let's leave it at
Okay.
that.
No, I won't. I will respect that. Weren't you just telling me that you were in a big televised
we had
competition?
helmets on.
Oh,
So
Unfortunately,
nobody.
Veil is
really-
distinctive, helmet or no.
Hey,
did
Lana, you're on
Kybax
TV.
did Kybax wear a different helmet?
We painted his. Yeah, we painted him blue and orange. I mean, to be fair, there was an entire other team of people in Mandalorian armor, so it could have been anybody.
But going back to what I was saying about being scared to come back here.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know how I found out?
Yeah, Savo told me.
Yeah. It's a hell of a fucking way to learn.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, like, right up to the verification, there was a part of me that was really hoping it was just sort of some mistaken identity. I'm glad it wasn't. I like you.
Yeah, I'm not sold yet, but
Cab just cracks the fuck up.
yeah.
Can I tell you a secret?
I mean,
So
yeah.
you-
What are sisters for?
It's because you.
Oh, yeah, I got
bit-
you. You see your face.
Cameron, when we met, gave me the name Lina, and that's very close to your name. I think in a part of her brain she remembered you.
I hadn't really put that together before.
No, you're not very good at connecting dots or thinking more than 2 feet ahead of you.
I beg your pardon. I can think parsecs ahead as long as I'm in a cockpit.
I do all the navigating. You're using my calculations. It doesn't count.
Not for the maneuvering. You do
You're not
long-range
maneuvering.
stuff.
You just have to follow a line that I draw on a map. It's not hard.
In a
Anyone
dogfight?
can do it. Yeah, it's a squiggly line.
He flicks line
He's
on the
just
forehead.
wearing jeans. Sorry, I was looking at Diego. He's just wearing jeans inside his own house.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
I mean, so am I.
His sister-in-law's visiting.
Oh, so he can't
Guys
be naked
wear
like
pants?
he usually is? Yeah. He wears pants, but he also doesn't like empty out an entire bong. I don't know how drugs work. It's definitely, you don't empty it. It's just there's water in there, right? I don't know how bongs work. Do you use bongs?
I have a bong. I don't use it very often. Actually, I have 2. One of them shaped like a crystal ball.
Wow. But yeah. Well, I'm glad that you've made your way back here too. And whether or not there are... Listen, I know that y'all are, after a while, y'all have a wanderlust that will eventually assert itself. But what I do know is that y'all always have a place here. Maybe I'll make a landing bay here for you instead of just being parked on my lawn.
That would be nice. And
Yeah, the grass is very dead under her.
Yep.
as a someone who's lived their whole life out there, knowing there's someplace that's always going to be safe harbor, that means a lot.
Yep.
Are we gonna warn her about the black sun that might be coming?
Did you review anything that happened during the Civil War?
What?
I think she's talking about her galaxy-wide announcement.
Yeah, I did do that. When I mentioned
Cool.
that I've tangled with the Black Sun, that wasn't hyperbole.
What you do is you very rarely trade in hyperbole, I will say. Yeah. Lastrean is going to have certainly not a full role in the galaxy, but we will be a member of the galaxy rather than what we were before, which was just a hindrance, really. So it's going to be increasing security, and it's going to be opening intergalactic trade. As Queen, it also is clear to me that when you start increasing your connections and your exposure from the outside, you could be exposed to some of the galaxy's not very nice folks. But we're ready. So if the Black Sun or the Remnant or whoever else comes knocking, we'll give them their fair share. But
Yeah, the
Well,
Federal defense platforms did not fuck around.
no, we don't. Yeah, I will say one thing for Facsimile. He had a good idea of how to really insulate. He also had a really cool name. Anyway, keep the punch and just make the carafe is crystal, so don't drop that. It's very expensive. Also, the tray is silk. Let me just take it. And she very yeah. You see, you've eaten through all the tartlets and magically some spinach and artichoke poppers go in there. Oh, are those a thing? Like instead of jalapeno poppers, garlic, spinach and artichoke poppers?
I mean,
somebody
you
look that up.
could. It's just weird.
Dude, like, yeah, you absolutely could. That's not unusual. And if you want to make them yourself, don't let your dreams be dreams.
Hot spinach and hot artichoke in breading? It'd work.
Anyway, I'm going to do final flight checks, so Vale and Kybex can head out in the morning. Thank you for the picnic.
Yeah. And if you ever want to live out your princess fantasy, there's always a ball to be invited to.
That's perfectly fine. I am going to...
All right, in 2 weeks,
leave.
I'm going to need a +1, and wear that gown. Bye.
I'm gonna go fix the ship. Bye. And she kind of she clambers down the outside of the ship because she doesn't want to encounter the queen again.
I'm just imagining that scene from Firefly where Kaylee's at the gown, just surrounded by all the men just talking shop about engines and shit.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to figure out what these big square things are on the sides of the ship. Are those the shield generators?
Big square things?
On the fighter ship that we built.
Yeah, I'm looking
Like,
at
what are
big
those?
square things.
The
Oh,
rectangles.
I think those are either radiators or solar panels. Like a TIE fighters.
I'd say probably radiators, if anything.
Probably, yeah. Small ship,
Plasma
big
manifolds.
engines, generates a lot of heat.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So, we're heading to Cato Nemodia to see if we can find a cyberneticist and also to kill the rest of our time. You managed to pick up a couple of smaller bounties.
Mm-hmm.
Kybax, give me a roll. I'll have you give me a roll. So, to look at the bounty sheets, go ahead and give me, and you have previously been established that you have access to those.
Skullduggery, cunning.
Yeah, skullduggery, cunning.
Hello, baby girl.
Just give it to me, diff.
No.
Just diff 2, and I'll give you a boost.
Jesus.
Maybe I'm not going to let you into my lap. It is too warm.
It was like 86 degrees today. Fucking no, annoying.
That's ridiculous.
The 86 over in Tennessee where Ace is as well.
Mhm.
And it's going to be dropping into the 30s tonight. Really?
Well, I failed because I'm never going to be able to do anything except shoot people.
All right.
That's not true. You kill shit real good.
You remember,
So,
you do have an
let's,
espionage robot with you.
Can Vale give me a help action?
Does Vale have training in skullduggery cunning?
Boop, 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 boop. No.
Okay.
But he could give me a boost die.
I could
Give
give
you
a
untrained
boost die.
assistance. Go ahead and just roll one boost die. You got to just roll one success on it. There you go. All right, so you pass this check with just one success, no net threat or advantages.
Yeah.
So, you begin looking at the bounty boards. Vale, you pass along all the information that you could about Cato Nemoidia and also the city of Kalrun. Kybax.
Yeah.
You're looking at the bounty boards, and it looks like there aren't a lot of legit bounty boards on there, but there are some grab, like snatch and grab I don't say quests, like missions that are out there,
Right.
specifically operating out of the Cato Nemoidia area. You see a lot of the missions that you're seeing are on behalf of an organization called the Coil. COIL.
Do I have any
That's
knowledge
not
of
ominous
who
at
that
all.
is?
With the Skullduggery Cunning check, you know that the Coil, it's not a typical crime syndicate, meaning like it has a leader, and the leader, it's like a gang. Instead, it's a syndicate that mimics a lot of what Cato Nemoidia is based off of is like a narco corporate structures.
Right.
So the Coil operates under that philosophy. So it handles a sector of criminality like shipping, money laundering, contract enforcement, that sort of thing.
Oh, so it's like corpo feudalism.
Yes. So it you see that it operates out of the bridge city Kalrun. They have essentially taken over control. Now there are like government people that are there that are of the actual ruling corporation of the bridge city, but they essentially are tasked by the Coil and paid off or blackmailed or coerced into doing the Coil's bidding, which essentially is as much money in both legal and illegal goods as possible should be going in and out through there. This is pretty much a smuggler's den that is composed of very, very wealthy barons who are profiting off of the system. And here comes the real world metaphors. And and everybody at the bottom, people who were born there and who cannot leave because they can't afford to.
Right. Yes.
And the ruling people who are there are essentially these...
And for some reason, they are also Chinese.
What?
You don't know this? Cato Nemoidia is where the Trade Federation is based.
Oh, yeah. Well, not my version of the Trade Federation.
I mean, the Trade Federation was pretty much destroyed by the Empire, but...
Yep. Yeah,
but
so
that is where those people that were kind of offensively Chinese, but they look like frogs.
Yeah. Essentially, you see that these postings seem to have been made by a trade algorithm that essentially are trying to maximize corporate profits while maximizing fear and control. You see that a couple of wealthy executives have popped up that you need to put in, essentially bring in to be executed. These are the primary jobs that you're able to find. These jobs... Yeah.
Is there one for a guy who really is just a piece of shit? Like, the Coil have their own reasons for wanting him dead, but he is genuinely just a piece of shit.
Are you hoping for a silver lining?
Yes, I'm hoping for like, hey, we want this executive brought in because he ripped us off, but he's also known for like burning down orphanages.
Spend a light side point.
Okay. If everybody's okay with that.
Go for it.
I'm doing it anyway.
All right.
A very greedy capitalist of you.
Yep.
Look, I just exist within the system that is currently operating. I can't do anything to change it.
Jesus Christ. So,
Baby girl.
I'm going to need from you.
Yeah.
Find this executive.
Uh-huh.
This executive is actually a young Hutt.
Uh-huh, yeah. Good so far.
By the name
Racist.
of Boog.
Goog?
Boog. Boogh.
Boog. Hey, Boog. They all hated me.
God damn it. That was such a good movie. It had no right to be, but it was so good.
Hey, Boog, great folder. Hey, Boog, you want to go to the movies later? They all hated me.
Boog the Hutt is just flagrantly a slaver. He has on the planet. Hang on, let me make sure that none of these planets are actually important.
We don't want another Maruth duel on our hands.
Baby girl.
Wait, he's a young Hutt?
Yeah, he's like a teenage Hutt.
Oh, so have you seen the trailer for the new season or the new Mandalorian movie?
No.
Hold on.
It
I
has
don't know why
Stinky
you
the
like
Hutt
this.
in a battle arena. He's
His
Hold
name
on.
is Rota.
Rota the Hutt.
No, Ahsoka named him first. His name is Stinky.
They brought Stinky back?
Copy. I'm about to show you what Stinky looks like. Because this is what a teenage Hutt looks like, Tyler, just so you know.
Daddy?
Teenage Hutts
Hang
are
on.
ripped.
Why is he hot?
But, okay,
someone-
you know why Jabba's fat and disgusting? He's addicted to spice. He's slimy because his mucus glands are overstimulated because he's constantly doing spice. That's what a Hutt looks like when it takes care of itself.
Instead of
Tristan, we
spice, he's
all
doing
know-
pre-workout.
Tristan, we all know that that's not real and that that's actually just the template for your Hutt character that you tried to make.
It's not. My Hutt character was a fat old man who ran a legitimate business.
You're always sticking to character archetypes, and that's what I love about you, Tristan. All right. So I'm going to need a couple of rolls from you both.
Uh-huh.
Number one, you board the Hunter's Veil. Sleek carapace.
Yes.
I don't know what that means. You walk
Basically, all of the paneling is countersunk flush. So there's no rivets, there's no seams in the paneling. It looks like it's all one piece.
Brand new Lastrean OS computers pop up. A lot of analog control interfaces. The guns Weapons armed. You see W rolls on and goes.
Yeah, go ahead. Hop in. Kybak's gonna flick the primer, igniter, idle for both engines. Primer, ignite.
Oh, and power lights up on the screen.
Let's see what she can do.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Sorry, I was playing Stellaris the other day. Not Stellaris, Subnautica.
Kybax
You're the
raises
best captain in the galaxy, and I'm not even squidding.
Kybax raises the on-ramp, seals it shut, pressurize. And Vale is with me, correct?
Hope so.
He's staring at you menacingly.
Yeah, Vale is Ghost from Call of Duty, just watching you try and fire up the engines.
Kybax chooses to ignore that. He activates the repulsor lift for the anti-grav. Start hovering.
You lift up.
Landing gear up.
And
I'm gonna
raises
get
the glass.
I'm gonna get clear of the palace. Now let's see what she can do. Punch it.
As they leave, Lionel leans over. So there's a random device in there that'll make random noises every 6 to 18 hours for 3 seconds at random intervals. Good luck.
Gonna get that. What the fuck?
Just loud moaning sounds.
I have a delivery. It's just a weird. It's just vocal stems. It's vocal stems random for like.
Hi, I'm trying to contact you
What's
about your
another-
Starship's extended warranty.
Max. Fuck.
Okay, and the speed on this vessel is speed 4. With a
I don't know because we don't have a token yet.
I'm looking at the stat sheet.
It's yes. Speed 4, absolutely. To put it in context, that is still slower than a Silhouette 4 craft.
Hold on, let me look at something real quick, actually, because we did do something with the engine. What did you do to the engine?
Enhanced powers to deflectors. So I gave you more defenses.
Okay.
You get more.
And then what is the speed on that kind of engine?
I closed that book. I didn't think we'd have to go back to it. Just abstract it. Until
It's
I can
speed
make token
3,
sheets.
actually. But I did say that I wanted to do both the mods of increased speed by 1, but I don't know if that'll
I
just be
have
rolled
not had a
after
chance to do
session.
those mods yet.
Yep, so just speed 3 for now.
Okay.
It's a heavy starfighter, so it's
Mhm.
meant to pack a big punch. It's not really meant
You gonna
yet
finish that?
to be.
Yeah.
What?
Asking if Diego's going to finish that.
What is it? Does it crumble?
It's coconut curry chicken.
Oh,
It's delicious.
Oh, but the handling is a +2.
yes. So it is very maneuverable. It's just not quick.
And actually, it's a +3 because you increased that. So very maneuverable.
Oh yeah, the maneuver greens. Yeah, so it has plus. You get 3
Boost die.
3 boost die with a maneuver check. Yeah.
Any piloting check.
All right. to abstract this kidnapping,
Right, yes.
I'm going to ask you to come up with, you know what? Let me write some stuff down here. 1 second.
Hey, Vale, while we're here, you want to hit that bounty with me?
I can assist, yes.
Fantastic.
I want to see Kybax wield Veil like a sword.
Vale just goes like this. Now just throw me.
Okay.
I do have the feral strength ability, so.
So you hover over Boog the Hutt's mansion.
Mhm.
You just sort of glide over it. Some normal traffic. You are on the planet Exodine. Exodine is a...
Is it a moon? Is it a planet?
It is a system. Nothing is known, so I'm going to make it up. Exodine is, I'm going to say, it's on a made trade route, so there are a lot of orbital stations. However, the planet surface is a like taiga level, like a cold coniferous forest for most of it, with partially frozen oceans, permafrost on the northern and southern poles that never goes away. The mansion is parked on the side of a mountain, standard curved hut-sized dome. A big statue, Buff Boog the Hutt. That's his nickname. So, my question to both of you is, for this kidnapping, are you going loud or quiet? And then you are more than welcome to make scouting rolls to figure out what the level of resistance is going to be. And yeah, how are y'all going to try to play this?
I definitely want to use my drone to get a camera layout, and I'd like to employ Vale for some scouting rolls as well.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a piloting planetary check, Kybax. I'll say difficulty 2. And then Vale, go ahead and give me a stealth check, difficulty 3.
I did pretty good.
Wow. Vale, with your 5 advantages, you are able to, just scouting around the mansion at night, you're able to find an escape tunnel that they use in case of emergency for the hut, for Boog. That literally goes into the main throne room that's directly connected to Boog's bedroom. That would be a very good place to sneak in or to do an assault. So you can either do an assault through the front door or that back door, or try to stealth in and try to get the hut out. Because it is for capture. You're not allowed to kill this hut.
Vale, would you be able to hack the computer system for the alarms?
I'm not as adept as other crew members, but I can make an effort.
All right. Go ahead and give me a computers check. We'll say difficulty 2 to give you a narrow window of time. I'll say difficulty 3 to shut down the alarm system completely.
No, what I'm looking to do is give an intruder alert in a wrong part of the palace in a way that draws the guards to that part of the palace and triggers Boog to go down his escape tunnel.
Okay. to get Boog to escape, it's going to need to be more than an intruder alert. It's going to need to be like a big calamitous event, something like a explosion.
Something like, say, a concussion missile hitting the side of his palace.
You don't even need me to spoof the computers on that one.
Do we have any rock? And I don't know if we have any missiles left.
You installed
I put a missile launcher.
If you put the missile launcher in, I would, if necessary, I'd spend my own money to go buy the missiles.
Yeah, I'm just saying
And
we have to
we're
like
on a
retroactively spend those.
We were on a shipyard planet. They definitely have them.
Yeah, you just got to spend the money if the GM allows.
I will say you have enough to do this assault, but you will be out of missiles until you stop somewhere and buy more.
Okay, that's fair.
For no reason at all, your plan then is to shoot the building on a flyby with a missile, with several missiles.
My plan is, at this moment, set the ship up in a way that I will have, and I can set up a remote shot so that the ship will fire, missile will hit the palace, and then Vale and I can go into the escape tunnel so that when Boo comes down the escape tunnel, we intercept him.
Okay.
This is quite literally hitting the broadside of a barn.
Gotcha. So you leave W on the ship?
Yes.
To then shoot
it would
the
be
missile?
Right. It would be command to W. W just doot. He's not hitting a specific target. It's just in a straight line.
Okay.
Maybe 2 missiles or 3. Enough to convince him that he's under attack.
Perfect. I will say that is totally, absolutely fine. Go ahead. So then you are are you sneaking in or are you running in?
No, what we would do is we get into the escape tunnel and find like an alcove within the escape tunnel to hide in.
Mm-hmm. Set
Set off the attack, and then wait for him to come down the tunnel.
Okay. Perfect. It's fun abstracting this because typically this would be a big operation where it's like a map and stuff, but doing this theater of the mind is fun.
Yeah. Okay. And if there's one thing a HUD is going to do, it's run from danger.
It's a big mansion, but this guy's buff.
He's not buff enough to stop a missile.
Chip. I'm making a little map for myself. Pew, pew, pew. Escape tunnel.
I do find it hilarious that Jabba is what a Hutt meth addict looks like.
Okay. Okay. To put this plan into action, because saying it's one thing, your character doing it is another, I'm going to need both of you. It's going to be a group check.
Mm-hmm.
I need you both to roll a warfare check for me.
Warfare?
Yeah. Is that a thing? Yes.
Yeah, it is. What's the difficulty?
Mm-hmm. It's a good question. I'm about to tell you. I will say the two of you need to get 3 successes. I'm not going to give you any sort of difficulty on your rolls. Just roll your dice. You can upgrade them if you want. You need to meet or beat 3 successes on your die.
Can I make one argument?
Sure.
Because this is not recollecting facts about warfare, this is creating a strategy. Can I roll with cunning instead of intellect? It makes sense.
Sure. I'll allow that. But using your warfare training.
Yes, I have no training in warfare, so...
Okay. I will allow that for Vale as well.
Do I have to do that?
Well, yeah, you can use intelligence. That's fine. That's okay with me.
I'm just trying to make it so that it's possible for me to succeed at this role. Okay, and Diff 2, you said?
Yeah, so the two of you need to roll. I'm gonna say you need to beat 3 successes. So you need to get 4 or more successes on your rolls. Don't roll any difficulty dice. You just need to roll 4 successes total between the two of you. All right. You get exactly 4 successes. Great.
4 advantages.
All right. You set this plan into motion. The two of you, those advantages are going to come into play that you're able to do this without getting hurt at all. It's only a young hut. He does have some guards with him, but there are a couple people guarding the escape tunnel because it is an external door. Like, they need to guard it. You two take those people out right away, and Hut are able to hack the doors, get in, signal W, missiles, alarms blaring, going off. Intruder alert. Everybody runs forward. The Hut begins making his way, sort of very Chud-like, just sort of, just very, very strutting. And you, I'm assuming you just stick up get Booty to stick up his hands.
Yes. We shoot both of his guards. Hands up.
Bisa.
Shut up, we binder him up, and I stun him like 4 times to knock him out because he's a hut.
Great. Perfect. Okay. Now.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Perfect. So you are able to get access to Cato Nemoidia with that. I will say, Kybax, during this time, are you trying to make contact with your son?
Yes, I think that on the way to Cato Nemoidia, he will open up a comm line between the two of them.
Okay. Is there ambiance happening? Oh yeah, hyperspace travel. Okay. You reach out to Karga's comm channel, his comm circuit.
Mm-hmm.
You let it ring for a while. You know that you're not really sure where he is.
Right.
You kind of put this communication out there and just kind of send it on through the holonet and hope that it makes its way there.
Before he left, I did set up a entangled communication system. So,
yep,
my hollow disk is connected to his directly.
You do what you said that you were going to. You log right on in. I will say that you are en route to Exodine as this is happening. We're kind of abstracting a decent amount of travel time here too.
Mm-hmm.
You let it ring. You let about a day pass, and you don't really get a response.
I send him a text communication, just like, call me when you get this. I'm headed out your way. Wanted to see you.
Make a computers check for me, Kybex. I'll say difficulty 2.
Cool. We'll see if the gods favor me. Nope.
I'm gonna spend some dark side. You see that the text communication, those go through a slightly different channel in that entangled communications grid that you all have. You see that it bounces back with a Star Wars equivalent of unable to be delivered. Like a error, message not received.
Hey, Vale, can you take a look at this? I'm not good with these. I got error message here. I can't send this text through.
Vale will take a look.
Okay. Diff 2 computers.
Okay.
Jesus.
Hey, Cameron, do you think the boys are doing all right without us out there?
Yeah, I mean, they're probably fine. They're competent, skilled individuals.
We're never going to see them again, are we?
Oh, shit, you might be right.
Yeah, Vale, you're looking at this. You do know about computers. Communication subroutines aren't really something that you have an intrinsic knowledge about. It just appears like something about this communication isn't hitting the end point the way that it was designed. I'll give you a light side point if you wanted, or ooh, wow, man, you really didn't roll that well on that.
Yeah, I really pushed that roll.
I'll tell you what. If you wanted to try to give Kybax trained assistance,
I can reroll it.
Yeah, go ahead and reroll it.
Okay, then I use 2 yellow dice in this case.
Yep, let's see if you do it.
ShamWow!
All right. Which is weird, like, because you just rolled the same thing and it just ended up being successful.
Yeah.
You all really like have a meeting of the minds with this. You're like, why isn't this working? Really, like, you got it's great. You use it. You start like transferring knowledge back and forth. Like,
Turn it off, turn it on, put it in airplane mode, take it out of airplane mode.
See if the SLS encryption key is bad on this end.
You then are able to determine the endpoint that I was talking about is coming up as non-existent, which means one of two things: that the comms device was destroyed, or that the comms device was physically disentangled from the network.
Okay. That's not good. I have Mr. Guy's communication line, yeah? Major Rannick.
Yes, Rennick.
Send a text communication that says, if my son doesn't answer his phone within the next day, I'm coming to find you and I'm pulling off all of your limbs individually.
Error. Message not received.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I calm Cam. Cameron.
Bleep, bleep.
Up.
Find Rannick.
What do you mean find Rannick?
My son is not answering his phone. It's his comm. It's turned off. It's disentangled from the network, and I can't contact him either.
All right, I'm on it. And Cam will go to contact Rannick. Hell, she'll just try to loop him in on the line.
Error. Endpoint not found.
Okay, so we've hit the point where this might be a best case scenario of something went wrong and they scrubbed.
Cam. I will burn Coruscant to the ground. I need him found.
Just,
Oh!
what was that?
I just shot a hut.
Why?
He's a slaver, and I don't like him.
All right, that's fair. All right, I'll reach out to, I guess, other members of the intelligence community. I mean, having government access might be good for something.
I'm going to hold off until you give me a definitive yes or no whether or not you can find him. If you tell me no, we're going to find him.
Yeah, obviously.
And I guess at this point I'm going to continue to help Vale, because that is what I can do right now. I have no ability to track down an intergalactic spy ring.
Hmm. And yes,
I'm going to come to your house and shit in places that will leave you confused forever.
What? Wait, so you're telling me that you gave your son over to the Jedi and thought that nothing would happen?
I told that man what the consequences would be if I can't contact my son. I told him.
Uh-huh.
And now he's going to die.
Okay. Anyway, so
I'll kill Luke Skywalker if I have to. This goes all the way to the top.
You all gain access to Cato Nemoidia. This will be our last scene for the day, I think. Before I run this last scene, is there any other than like shopping and stuff, is there anything else that we wanted to run that cannot wait until next time? Where we can, if we forget something, like we can narrate something from the 6-month break. Like, that's fine. I just want to make sure that we get the cyberneticist thing before people have to leave.
Are all of our contacts at Republic Intelligence going to return the same no sender thing? Or not received?
You know of one other contact. And by know of, I mean Cam knows her.
Yeah,
the biblical
Havelanox.
sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is who Cam was going to try to contact next.
Mm-hmm. You attempt to reach out to her in the way that you did. You don't do it any other way. You just kind of reach out through a comm line, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. You access a. Yeah. You reach out to Agent Knox. You do not reach her through the HoloNet. However, you notice that you see that the communication gets routed through several different planets. I'm going to give you a list of them. Okay, where are my notes here? You see that it routes immediately through the core system worlds, through Corellia, through Coruscant, through Tanab, through Onderon, around the core sectors, through Ord Mantell. You see that this signal is bouncing off of New Republic communication nodes throughout the core worlds. Bounces through Andara, Deveron, back to Corellia, to Kuat. And with this bouncing, you never get access to someone's comm terminal. You do, however... One moment for me. Sorry, everybody. Everything's breaking.
You deserve it.
Oh no, my poor computer. I got Sharpie on it too. No, I'm just kidding. Stepbrother, help stepbrothered my computer. You can learn what that means. I love that I turned that into a noun, into a verb.
Hell, an adjective too. Kind of, oh no, my stepbrothery. I like how now, brown cow.
I'm going to type something through here.
What if I just got you?
What if I just got you? What if you just got me?
Yeah, what if I just got you?
Jack, are you ready for a actual real world encryption?
Fucking hit me. Let's go. Where's this being posted?
In the game. Hang on, let me just check my spelling. You get on each of the connections of the node, you see it crisscross through all the systems. The systems all start with those letters. And
there's a system that starts with a semicolon?
Other than the semicolon. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you the number 13 and the word right. 13 right. And that is all I'm going to tell you. And 13 right, it is a alphabetical cipher. Your clue is 13 right. I doubt that you'll be able to do it by the time this session is over. You're more than welcome to try, though.
Won't.
It's a shame no one on the crew has 5 intellect.
Indeed.
You're more than welcome to show it to somebody.
Okay. So I have my suspicions about this cipher.
Mm-hmm.
Namely that every letter has been shifted 13 spaces to the right. I do not expect a go or no go on that, so I will just see if that fucking
I
cryptic
actually
thing.
do know what this is, but I can't tell you. Can I give him a hint?
He's on his own.
Can I hang on? I did this wrong. Hang on 1 second. Oh, no. Hang on. Nope. There we go. Yep. Sorry. No, it's correct. My apologies. Okay. Vale. You walk and land. Excuse me. Not in that order. Strike it, reverse it. You land on a very small and not very well maintained docking port. On Kalrun. You can see that it looks very aged. All of the metal, even the support structures that are holding up this hammock city, they look like they're rotting. The ship sinks on one of these high up support structures, and you hear sort of sagging as more weight on this little section comes up. What once was like decorative, beautiful, like gold arches are all dull and flaking. You see a sign underneath the sign that says Kalrun in Arabesh, and it says in Arabesh underneath it, "The Long Crossing." You and Kybax drop off the bounty. You see folks from the Coil are there. They're all wearing Star Wars equivalents of suits. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good time. The crossing takes many a life, so hopefully you're able to get out in one piece. You make your way down through these very tangled, on top of like stacked streets, very narrow walkways. It's a big city. You make your way down to what is unofficially named the my apologies. Sorry. The underspan. So you sink all the way down. You're sort of having to go down a lot of steps. It's like walking down a hill in Greece. It's like a bunch of cobblestone steps that you kind of have to like sit back on your heels to go down. you see you're walking down and you were given the information for the cyberneticist by the folks with the coil, and you notice that folks are tailing you as you're coming down. Do you allow yourself to be tailed, or do you try to lose your tails and try to get down?
I have Kybax with me, right?
Yeah.
I won't attempt to lose them because I don't think I can lose them. Like, I could lose them, but I don't want to leave Kybax to fend for them by himself. But Vale will walk very closely to Kybax and be like, "We are being followed."
If I kind of like, as I turn, can I turn my helmet and activate my thermal vision to see who's following us?
Mm-hmm.
Or what?
You have about 9 to a dozen bodies tailing you. You're an outsider. This is their turf, and they're going to want to keep an eye on you. Through your thermal vision, they're not really making it a secret that they're tailing you. They're making it clear that they want you to know that they're there.
Okay. I charge the handle of my blaster rifle just in case.
All right. You see with that, they melt into the dusty sort of acid smog atmosphere of this planet. They're still on your thermals, but they are making attempts to just keep a low profile.
I turn off the thermals and I walk along with Vale, and I press the key fob to lock the ship twice.
Beep, beep. You hear beep, beep. Get on down, because the thing is still going off in there. That line I put in. You walk down through the streets, and you see that you actually are starting to go into the internal lining of this bridge city. You go down so far that you actually can't see the sky anymore, and you're starting to get enveloped in this undergird area. You see a flickering blue sign that says the unfinished key, and you see the Y of key is built in or the Arabic word for key is in cyber script. It's a lot of circles connected. You think that this is the place, Vale?
Is it like an office type, very small building where this person runs out of, or is it?
It's something. It's like a double wide shed. It's very much like an open room, like a door. You think that there's enough room for a windowless office, and then there's connected to it, offset, is another small chamber from the outside of the building.
Okay.
You see that as you walk by and up to the front of the building, you see that what is usually a magnetically sealed door is ajar slightly.
Oh, the building that I want to go in?
Yep.
Vale is going to turn to Kybax again and be like, "We may have trouble."
Oh, I hope we do.
And Vale's going to just grab that opening in the door and just move it all the way open.
Kybax pies the door, with gun raised.
Okay. With that, give me just one moment. I have a thing to pull up. Kybax, you had mentioned that you turned off your thermal vision, right?
If we're going into a dark building, then I'm turning it back on.
One moment here. God bless you. As
He has
you
no
walk
power
in,
here.
I'm going to ask both of you to make a perception check for me.
Difficulty?
Kybax, I'm going to give you 2 boost die because of your thermal vision.
Mm-hmm.
This perception check is going to be difficulty 4 with 4 upgrades. You have 4 red dice.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Is this a skill, or are you spending dark side to do this?
This is a skill.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what your perception is, but there's no way I make this roll, even with if I spend our only light side.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
I did it.
You did it.
Out of curiosity.
I did not do it.
Kybax.
Mm-hmm.
You make it so that this person does not get a jump on you because they were aiming at you.
Right.
You walk in and immediately see several things. The office area of this this part is the floor is covered in blood.
Okay.
Shelving on the back, disheveled, knocked over. The desk, all of the contents of the desk were swiped off the top of the building. Vale, as you look in and begin to charge through, Kybax, your thermal scanner, out of the peripheral of your right eye, goes from dark to red.
As soon as I see that flicker of color, gun down and pulled up on the right.
Okay. Before we cut away, you hear this noise.